Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Lemkhang and this is ThroughEllesEyes. So I'm pretty excited about this entry because ThroughEllesEyes turned 1 on the 3rd of February. It's been quite an exciting time. 12 months and counting of creating content and putting it out there for the world to see. It has had its highs and lows, but I'm so grateful because those are the things that build character. So I just wanted to share with you things that I've learned so far from my journey of becoming a YouTuber. And a couple of days ago I was reflecting on how I actually started ThroughEllesEyes. So this is what happened. In 2017 I was jotting down all my goals and the things that I wanted to do for the year, because it was also a year of rediscovery for me, because there were a lot of things that I had put on hold, because in 2016 when my son was born I really devoted that year into pouring all of me into this being, right? And fine, then last year I was like, okay Lebo, you need to get your groove back, so do the things that will make you happy. Unfortunately I did not write vlogging down as one of the things that I wanted to do. Why? It was purely a tactic for me not to do it, because I believe that when you write something you need to commit to it. I write a lot and I have notebooks that I carry with me for years on end, and had I written that I wanted to start a vlog down, it would haunt me. So I brushed it off, carried on with my life. And I remember in January I was on leave and I was just binging on YouTube videos, watching my favorite South African and international vloggers. But then this monkey on my back just kept on going at it until I was like, okay, you need to stop and just follow through on this. And then I decided later on in that day, I told my partner, I said to him, I would like to vlog. And then he said, huh, why? And I remember my answer so clearly. I just said to him, because I think I'll be good at it. And there's no shame in saying that you think you'll be good at something, because oftentimes we kind of shoot ourselves down in the ideas that we have, because we don't want to come across as too arrogant or too confident. But I just said that, and it's really something that I like. And just aligning it to the month of love and February, I want to do a couple of videos on the things that I love to do and the things that really make me happy. But anyway, back to the story. He then said, oh okay, cool, let's go for it. We started looking for cameras and a couple of more equipment, and I got a camera. It was delivered to me at work, and the reality kind of set in from that moment on that, okay, you can take back this camera, but you'll be cheating yourself out of something that you have committed to mentally. Got a tripod, and I later learned that a gorilla pod would be much more effective or suitable for vlogging, because it's very compact and nimble in every sense of the word, and very good for moving and lugging around compared to the regular tripod. But anyway, I still haven't gotten a tripod, so if anybody out there would like to get me a tripod, a gorilla pod, please feel free, because you know what happens on birthdays? We celebrate, and what do? We also get gifts for people we love. So please get ThroughEllesEyes a present, guys. So just kidding. Once I was happy that I had everything, then off we went for the first assignment. I come from a journalistic background, so going out there and capturing moments was really not that hard. But it becomes quite weird when you become the subject matter, and when you've got the camera pointed at yourself, people really look at you in a very weird way. I remember when I went and I was recording the video for getting my groove back, I'll link it up here. I was rushing to get some great sunlight because the sun was setting, and we all really work on natural light, right? Most of the time when you're outdoors, because carrying a ring light is kind of impractical. Then you have to set up, you understand? So there I was, away from the music, ready to do my link, and this guy walks up to me and says, hi, how are you? Can I help you? I stopped recording, but in hindsight I really thought, damn Lebo, you could have used that moment to say, oh actually I'm vlogging, you want to say hi to ThroughEllesEyes viewers? But anyway, that was a lost opportunity, and I got over it, and I had to give him like a little breakdown of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. He still looked at me in a weird way, but I carried on because the sun was setting and I had to get my link through before I dashed off to have some fun. But I also wanted to share with you the 5 things that I've learned in the year and counting of Through Elle's Eyes. I hope they really help because you can actually apply them to any sphere of your life. So here it goes. The first one is that consistency is key. Whether it's the type of content that you create, the quality of the content that you create, as well as the frequency that you release the content on. For me, like I said, I'm still trying to find my feet. I love day in my lives. I love sit downs and how to, so you're definitely going to get that a lot from me. As well as the frequency. Frequency, I really was set out on doing a weekly thing, but I mean, you also have to look at the kind of demand that you get. So if you're really not in demand, don't stretch yourself. Work on your pace, and then from there you'll establish what people like, what their requests are, and then you can start from that point. The second point is that planning is everything. A lot of planning goes into vlogging and people don't realize that you have to really sit down and think things through, because if you are ill prepared, it will definitely show. Sometimes just to make life much more easier, and I remember I attended a workshop at the beginning of the year because I find planning so tedious, guys. But the reality is I would really need to apply myself and start writing ideas or concepts down to make sure that I deliver to the best of my abilities. So for example, in the month of February, like I said, I want to delve into the things that I really like, and I'll be working around the theme of love. So I won't be doing the regular Valentine's Day entries that other people would love to do. So I kind of put a spin on it. So I'm doing the things that I love in February. So March will be another theme, April, so it goes. So planning is everything. Now the third one is something that I also needed to come to terms with, because I at some point sat down and compared the kind of work that I did with that of other people. People who have been long in the game, people who do things that are not related to what I do or have the similar kind of interests. It's as simple as this. If what you do comes from a place of love and you are really authentic about it, then the lack of affirmation, recognition should not deter you from actually following through on the goals and the things that you love to do. Simple, guys. Got it? The fourth concept deals with something that I suffered from. I always used to limit myself, especially when it came to creating content, but no idea is too small or stupid. Just make sure that you research and put it down on paper, plan accordingly, and then you'll be good to go. Last but not least, this is a mashup of two things that I think is vital for a content creator. Inspiration is everywhere, and if you feel like you're running dry on concepts, check out what other vloggers are doing. You'll be surprised to find the similarities and ideas that you could use for your channel that will make the greatest of content for your viewers. And that's it from me, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this entry. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to comment down below if there's anything that was of interest to you. I would also love to hear from you what you would like to see on the channel. So feel free to share your ideas and concepts with me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'll put the link somewhere here and you can definitely click on it and then go onto the bell icon to get notifications about future videos from Through Elle's Eyes. I hope to see you again as we talk about life, love, laughter, and everything in between. Love, Elle. Thank you for watching.